What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Presadential Commander channel. I'm Darren.
I'm Leah.
I'm Embrielle. And I'm Azariah.
Is Commander lurking over there. And he's the star of the show, by the way. Today's video is called Presa Canario Safe Mode. And the reason why we put this video together is because we wanted to share with you guys some of the things that we're doing as precautionary measures to make sure that our Presa Canario is safely controlled. We don't always do all of these things, but there are situations where we might do all the precautions at the same time if we take Commander out into public. Because here's the thing, you know, we don't want anybody, here he comes, here he comes. We don't want anybody to ever mistake our channel or have us not portray correctly what it's like to own a Presa Canario. Yes, he's our family dog. Yes, we love this guy. He loves us. Commander is a well-mannered, under control dog, but he's still a prey-driven creature. He's still a large dog. By the way, your boy is 150 pounds right now. I was gonna put that footage in another video, but I'm gonna go ahead and spill the beans, and spoiler alert, he's 150 pounds. So obviously he's on the bigger side of a Presa. I know there's bigger Presas out there, but I know there's much more smaller Presas out there. Look at him, high alert, high alert. What's he looking at? What's he looking at? You know, if you ever have a chance to bring your Presa out to an area like this, now some of you acres of land and stuff like that, which is remarkable, man. We're gonna get there, but as of right now, we got to get creative and we got to find opportunities to get Commander into areas where he can get exercise, he can run around. All right, folks, the first safety measure that we take, we have his harness, which actually we have linked in one of our other videos, but we will make sure we put a link to this. But we also got the labels. We got these separately. They did not come with it, but this one says do not pet. We got his name on there, Commander, and of course with the YouTube channel we got subscribe. But for safety precaution, the main thing is the do not pet. Okay, Commander actually loves this thing, even though I think he loves the freedom right now. But we're gonna go ahead and get him outfitted out. So we're gonna show you exactly how we outfit Commander out. So this harness gives us a little bit of leverage. It's a powerful dog. As you can see, there's a handle right here. Also, yes, the buckles, they make them with metal buckles. These buckles are plastic, but they are reinforced. So they buckle shut, and then they also have a safety latch that locks it in. So there it is, that thumb move, she just locked it in, okay? So Commander loves that. It's comfortable for the dog. Also, it sends the message to people that this dog is probably trained or in training, and the message is clear: do not pet. Okay, next. All right, we did a video about this before. This is his prong collar. This prong collar, if you got a big dog like this, a powerful dog like this, you're gonna want these. I know there's a debate on whether people want to use them and this, that, and the third. I think our experience has put that whole debate to rest. You know, if you don't believe in these things, I mean, it's okay. But I'm telling you right now, having a powerful dog, a Presa Canario like this, you want to make sure that you have it. And the way she put it on, right behind the ears, you see this? Right behind the ears, and you got to make sure it's the right size as well. But this gives you ultimate control of the dog. They will not pull if it's in proper position. All right, so next is his leash. Okay, so you're gonna have a lot of options when it comes to leashes. Is that what it is, leashes? Is that plural or is it leash for plural? Whatever. But anyway, we chose to go with a chain. I believe this is like a 4-foot chain leash. This has actually been passed down in my family. I didn't go buy this or anything. Now, if you have a puppy, maybe you want to go with a lighter leash, especially if you're going to be doing some prong collar training. But with Commander, he's a big boy. He can handle the weight of this leash. Also, the chain is very strong. It's not going to break. It's not going to get loose or anything like that. And then if you notice, this is another piece. So this right here, this safety clasp is attached also to the leash, which is attached to the prong collar. These prong collars can snap loose, and it has happened to us before. It has happened to us before where the prong collar has let loose. And if that was the only thing that we had, see how that, like, you just did that though, right? You just made it. So if that thing busts loose, look, now you're attached to the original collar. Whereas if we didn't have that attachment and that was your only thing, your Presa is loose. And if your Presa's like my Presa, you know, he gonna find something to prey on. So last but not least, right here is the cage muzzle, I believe is what it's called. And this thing right there, well, again, we're gonna put links and everything in the description. But this bad boy right here, we take this measure. Absolutely. It still lets him drink, he can still bark, but it does prevent him from biting. Okay, it does prevent him from biting. I got his leash right now, I'm gonna let go, he ain't going nowhere. But as you can see, he can still breathe. It's got the leather strap and stuff, which is actually more comfortable than having the metal right up against his face. I know around his cheek it looks like there's some pressure there, but it's not. We got it already adjusted to his settings. But you might be wondering, like, you know, well, why do you have to go to this extra measure? Man, listen, again, when it comes to these things, you don't want to take any risk. Now, at first when we purchased that thing, I was wondering, how in the world are we going to get Commander to allow us to put this muzzle on? And I'll give you a little tip. And I didn't see this anywhere, but I got to be right just based on some stuff that we've seen before. But we were very careful not to make that cage muzzle a punishment. It cannot be a punishment. So for example, you know, Presas like to nibble, they like to flea you, they like to, you know, they play rough. Sometimes if you're getting a little frustrated because your Presa is doing that stuff to you, you don't want to just go get the muzzle and then muzzle them up as a punishment. Instead, what we did to introduce it to him was we put it on him when it was time to go for a walk. He knows the word walk. He loves going for a walk. That's how he fell in love with the vest. So we thought, why not use the same technique to get him to fall in love with the muzzle? So now the muzzle goes on and off with no problems whatsoever. It is what it is, man. It's starting to rain out here. Weather got bad quick, dang. So Commander will often look like this when we take him out. And we train him, he's comfortable with it. At first your Presa might try to take their paws and get the muzzle off, but as you can see, Commander's, he's comfortable with it, he's good, he's good. You gotta make sure you're still aware as the person walking your Presa. You got to be aware of people coming close to your dog. You got to be aware of potential threats or opportunities for your dog to be distracted. You want to make sure, look, it's not rude to tell people that they need to keep a distance. So when you have a breed like this, it's okay. You know, if you have a guardian breed dog, or, you know, and your dog is not necessarily comfortable with people just coming up, petting the dog. Commander's not a come up and pet me type of dog. So, you know, the best thing you can do is teach them some online leash manners. We have a video, Presa Canario basic training, if you want to check that out. I go over some exercises that we do with Commander. I'm not a trainer, I tell people that all the time, but Commander does a pretty good job. People stop me all the time and say, man, I've never seen a dog train like that. They just don't know, because Commander is nowhere near trained like some professional dogs are. He does a wonderful job. He's in a sit command right now.
Let's go.
She said, let's go. He comes out of it. She can make him sit, make him lay down.
Commander down. Good boy. Yes.
See?
Good boy.
He's not trained, but we work with him. We build a relationship. Thanks everybody for watching that video called Presa Canario Safe Mode. Make sure you
Tap that like button, smash the subscribe button, and make sure you ring that little bell. Ding-a-ling-ling.
Make sure to leave us a comment on this video about what you liked, and leave us some comments for future videos you would like to see.
And make sure you follow Commander on Instagram and Facebook.
bye.